Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mapya Kapipita. Mayong hapon. Kaninyong atanan. Um, Buenos dias. Humanidad preciosa de Dios. Ni hao. Anyong haseo. Kese hu. Good afternoon, God's beloved humanity. Shalom, shalom. Wassalam. Dios te bendiga. um, it's been, taken a break from making new videos. At the same time, I had to take care of things and personal things, and I still have a lot to take care of, including taxes, filing my income tax return here in the United States, and other things. I've also been thinking a lot and doing a bit of a research, not too much, but a bit of a research about the Southern Democrats, and why? Because I'm really persuaded that first of all, we shouldn't confuse leftness with non-whiteness, and we shouldn't also confuse, not confuse, but we shouldn't equate. Let's start with the right. We must not equate whiteness with, or we must not equate the right with whiteness, and we should also not equate the right with capitalism, and we should also not equate the right with republicanism. So I think my argument that we must use or we must think of or define the right and the left based on their original use in ancient history, especially ancient monarchies. The left being the poor, disadvantaged, abused, etc., and the right being their abusers. In the same way, in the same way that we shouldn't equate the right with whiteness or capitalism or republicanism, we shouldn't also equate the left with non-whiteness and socialism / communism and the Democratic Party of the United States. So the first two, regarding the left and the right and race and political ideology, I think I made a convincing argument. Although I haven't yet published the one on the left. But Yeah. But regarding the necessity, the importance of not equating the right with republicanism and not equating the left with the Democratic Party of the United States, the Democratic National Convention. Uh, that's what I've been thinking about a lot. And the reason is, and what triggered all this really, what really made me decide that I cannot be silent anymore is when I realized that San Francisco has really been gentrified. San Francisco has been gentrified, and it's ugly. The way, I mean, I know that rightists are, treat African Americans horribly. But here in San Francisco, I was surprised and shocked and just agitated, just enraged. I was really enraged to witness and experience personally how African Americans are treated by Democrats. What the heck? I was shocked. Until now, I couldn't believe it. That's crossing a boundary for me. Because I equated the left, who are the poor, the marginalized, the abused, oppressed, gentrified, genocided, etc., and their allies, and I was thinking, that's the Democrat Party. They are the poor and oppressed and gentrified, etc., and their allies. That's the Democrats, that they are called the left. And so when I witnessed and personally experienced the ugly way, the horrible way, the insulting way that not just white Democrats, but even non-white Democrats treat African Americans, I was really shocked. And so I said, no, not everybody in the Democrat Party is leftist or an ally of the left. So that's and then the unforgettable event of the maltreatment of President Zelensky at the White House, and then the sitting American president's School of the Nation, State of the Union address. Yeah. That's it. So that's one reason, the maltreatment, the maltreatment of African Americans present in the present day, presently, by Democrats. Not all, but some. Too many of them. I mean, whole organizations, whole systems, whole businesses, whole government offices and government agencies. That's unacceptable. That's one. Number two is going back to history. The Southern Democrats, who were mostly white, of course, and slave owners, when the Democratic Party started programs that were progressive, the Southern Democrats left the Democrat Party and became Republican eventually. So the white supremacist slave owners, Southern white supremacist slave owners, turned from being Democrats to being Republicans. And before that, the Democrat Party was the party of the slave owners. So in the past, the Democrat Party was rightist, and it was the Republican Party that was leftist. And now